Hi, I'm Dementia Coach Diane, and this is actually an addendum to the 2 videos I did on building a support system. I just wanted to add a few things because I promised that I'd give you some ideas of what you could do right now. First of all, make a call list. I mean, I know we all have our phones, but sometimes you need a list of people. Like, I'll forget doctors' names sometimes, especially when I'm feeling stressed out. So actually have a list with doctors, family, and support contacts. Just have that ready to go, where you can see it. And remember who you can call when you need them. Also, start to make a list of things that you know other people could do for you. I mean, there were things that I thought only I could do or I could do best. I've come to realize that that's just not true. There's a lot of things that other people could do for me. I mean, something as simple as taking the trash cans down to the street. I mean, I have a long driveway. Sometimes when I'm taking care of Ben, I can't walk outside and take those darn things to the street. But I have a very capable neighbor with some very nice children, and they're very willing to do it. Also, start small. I think when we think about bringing in help, especially into our homes, it can feel overwhelming. And you don't have to bring someone in, for overnight or for a whole day. It could be for an hour or two. Introduce your loved one to someone other than yourself to start to interact with them and do things for them. And look, if they start to put a fuss up, give it a little time. Maybe you all have a pizza together. Do some things together while you're still there. So just take small steps in terms of bringing some support into your home. It can make a world of difference. If you have a little bit of help now, it's easier to expand later. As far as family is concerned, talk to them early about what's going on. And if there are other people that you feel need to weigh in on decisions, then talk to them before emotions run high and before you're stressed out. I know for myself, it was easier in some ways because Ben doesn't have family and we don't have children. So ultimately, as his spouse, I'm the one that's going to make decisions. But I have family that doesn't live nearby. They didn't know what was going on. And, it did cause some conflict. So if I had let them in, I think a little earlier, we could have avoided all that. Also, one of the things you can do right now is start to ask for recommendations. Other caregivers can help you avoid agencies that perhaps don't have the best reputation, or even individuals, that are not dependable. So as you start to network, I mean, you can start to talk to people at the grocery store or at the pharmacy and just it doesn't hurt to ask, hey, do you know any agencies that provide dependable caregivers, or even individuals that, you don't have to necessarily work with an agency. I never have. I have caregivers that were all just recommended from other people. So just start to network, start to talk to people and find out, who might be available for you to bring in for a trial run. You don't have to promise anything to anybody for long. Just take small steps. And then, of course, you want to have a backup plan. I mean, you do want to plan for emergencies like a hospital stay or any other sudden changes. So I'll do additional videos that can go into some more depth about plans and, having your go bag and some other things that have really helped me to feel like I shouldn't say ready for anything, but I'm sure a lot readier now than I was when all this started a few years ago. So once again, please put in the comments, anything that's been helpful or things that you've done that you found have been helpful in terms of building your support system. It can be really tempting to want to just take things day by day, especially if you have a loved one, hopefully, whose dementia is progressing slowly. I mean, that's great, but that's the best time to start to do some research and find care for when you do need it. I didn't really have that luxury, and so I really had to scramble, and I don't want that to happen to anybody else. And I don't want to scare you either. The truth of the matter is, this was more of a nightmare early on than it is now. As much as it can feel like my heart, it's not broken, but it gets squeezed every day with grief. There's also a lot of joy that I'm able to experience with my husband because I have some support in place. So you don't want to miss those joyful moments of connection with your loved one by being the superhero who's trying to do it all. Don't do that. It's a team effort. All right. Thanks again so much for watching. Give it a thumbs up if this was helpful. And please subscribe if you'd like to see more videos like this. It means a lot to me. It really does. Thanks so much.